Welcome to Nomad High Income Skills, episode 176. I'm Aria Reyes. Today, you'll learn exactly how to build an outcome-mapped proposal so you can attract better clients and build sustainable high income. Here's the problem I see over and over: promising task after task, trading hours for dollars, and then watching clients push for scope changes while your inbox spirals. You end up underpaid, overworked, and exhausted. That's not freedom. That's hustle disguised as work. Today, I'll show you a single shift that flips the script. Sell the outcome before you start the work, anchor price to impact, and protect your energy with clear guardrails. What you'll get in the next 9 minutes: a tight definition of the outcome-mapped proposal, a 3-step actionable blueprint you can use right away, a real Nomad example that closed a $12K per month retainer, and scaling notes so you don't trade time for income. By the end, I'll give you one immediate action you can complete in 48 hours. Section 1. What is an outcome map and why it beats deliverable lists? An outcome map is a one-page document organized around measurable change, not a menu of tasks. It includes 4 core elements: the measurable outcome, the timeline for that outcome, 2 to 3 leading indicators we'll track weekly, and a conservative estimate of client ROI or value unlocked. When you present that map, clients stop negotiating hours and start evaluating impact. They can picture what success looks like, and the risk feels smaller. That clarity is what high-paying clients pay for. Why this works: humans buy certainty. A list of tasks sounds like effort. An outcome map sounds like progress. It also protects you. Because the proposal is outcome-driven, scope gets framed as a change in expectations rather than an emotional request for more time. That makes it possible to charge $8K and up, and to do so before you've logged the first billable hour. Section 2. The 3-step actionable blueprint. Step 1. Diagnostic prep and the 30 to 45-minute call. Before you write a proposal, book a focused diagnostic. Your prep should include a quick intake form with 3 questions: current baseline metric, primary obstacle, and ideal outcome in 1 sentence. On the call, use a scripted opener. Help me see the gap between today and your ideal result. What numbers will make this a success? Then move into probing questions that translate pain into measurable outcomes: revenue lift, conversion rate change, cost reduction, or time saved. Aim to discover 1 high-impact metric and 2 leading indicators. Close the call by saying, if we can move that metric by X in Y months, I'll draft a 1-page outcome map and price it for the impact. Are you open to seeing that? Step 2. Building the 1-page outcome map and anchoring price. The map should open with a single sentence: the measurable outcome and the timeline. Below that, list the leading indicators we'll monitor weekly. Then a short section: key deliverables that enable the outcome. After the map, present a price anchor, an impact fee phrased against expected ROI. Example language: for an expected 15% lift in qualified leads over 90 days, I propose a $12,000 monthly retainer. This fee secures dedicated delivery, weekly indicator tracking, and a defined change request process. Note how the price is tied to value, not hours. Use a conservative ROI claim and include a short evidence line: 2 prior clients achieved similar lifts, or a pilot result. That reduces skepticism. Step 3. Energy-aware scope design, milestones, and guardrails. Nomads need margins. Build in a capped number of strategic hours per week and include client collaboration windows so communication happens in predictable bursts. Add a change request lane. Small tweaks covered. Big changes require a scoping addendum with time and cost estimate. Example contract clause: this retainer covers X strategic work and Y hours of execution per month. Any additional scope will be scoped and quoted separately within 5 business days. Close with a confident closing script on the proposal call. If this outcome map matches your priority, I'll send the 1-page map and the retainer agreement today. We can start tracking indicators next Monday. Now, a real Nomad example. I worked with a solo strategist who was always reactive: hourly work, frequent scope creep, and a ceiling under 5K. We used this system on a discovery call. In 30 minutes, we identified a single outcome, 20% increase in qualified leads within 90 days, and 2 leading indicators, weekly demo requests and landing page conversion rate. I drafted a 1-page map, anchored at $12,000 per month because the projected client revenue lift justified it, and included the evidence line. Past clients saw 12 to 24% lifts with focused funnel fixes. The client wanted to negotiate down. I said, I can reduce deliverables, but not the impact fee. Here's the alternative scope lane. They chose the full map, signed the same week. That's a $12K retainer before the first deliverable, with capped weekly hours and a clear change request process. You can do this too.
Section 3. How to scale without burnout. First, productize the map. Create template lanes for common outcomes in your niche. Second, use AI to draft the initial map from call notes, but always add 2 bespoke data points from the diagnostic call. Third, protect margins with an execution stack, a fractional assistant, a vetted contractor for execution tasks, and SOPs for weekly indicator reports. Finally, track profitability per retainer and standardize an onboarding checklist so every new client plugs into the same system. This turns each signed proposal into a repeatable productized offering instead of an open-ended time sink.
Immediate action step, a 48-hour checklist you can complete this weekend. 1. Schedule and run a 45-minute diagnostic call with a current lead. 2. Draft a 1-page outcome map from your call notes using the template structure I described. 3. Send the map with the impact fee anchor and the short change request clause. If you want speed, use an AI draft, but add in 2 unique data points and the closing sentence. If this matches your priority, I'll send the formal retainer in a day. Do that once and you'll notice the conversation changes. Clients respond to clarity. Quick recap. Diagnose the key outcome in a focused call. Present a 1-page outcome map that ties price to impact. And protect your energy with capped scope and a change request lane. This simple structure sells higher retainers before you start doing the work and keeps your life nomad-friendly. If you want the exact templates I use, the intake form, the 1-page outcome map, the pricing anchor language, and the contract clause, I've bundled them into a proposal template pack and a guided workshop where I walk you through customizing each map for your niche. Head to the course link in the show notes to grab the pack and reserve a spot in the next live workshop. Your skills are your freedom currency. That's your high-income blueprint for today. Take 1 action this week and start seeing results. Charge what you're worth. Build income that supports your lifestyle, not destroys your health. I'm Arya Reyes, and I'll see you tomorrow.